Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me on Wellness Wednesday. I am Susan Whittemore, a growth coach, children's book author, and baby boomer that never wants to leave a rock unturned. I appreciate you joining me. I had a little buzz going on yesterday when I put a post on Facebook about sharing something that has and was planted in my heart over 30 years ago. Over 30 years ago, I have been thinking about doing this goal, um, making this dream come true. And, some of you who have known me that long know what I'm talking about. And I've talked about it, I've actually started working towards it, and then just stopped. And what happened was I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready emotionally. I wasn't ready physically. So I was scared. And today, actually, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm a little bit anxious about sharing with you what this long time goal is that I am finally going to do. Back then, 30 years ago, I had an entirely different thought process of what fitness was, of what health was. And it I was anorexic. I did some modeling back then and hadn't done a whole lot of work on myself as far as mindset or healing some past traumas. And so I thought, when I was modeling, well, gosh, if I can't be the prettiest, if I can't be the tallest, if I can't be the whatever I didn't think I was, I could be the skinniest. And so, unfortunately, because it certainly was no laughing matter, um, I entered into the world of anorexia and being anorexic and just not honoring my body as I should have as far as nourishment. Fortunately, I had people in my life that were great cooks and would make me eat dinner, and it all had a happy ending. So, why I'm telling you this is because even though that dream was planted in my heart that long ago, I never could have succeeded in a um, healthy way. In fact, it probably would have been a disaster and not what the sport even is all about. So, I want to share with you what it is that I have decided to do and why it's a little bit scary for me. So I am 66. I will be 67 in December. I feel in the prime of my life. Actually, as a baby boomer, I don't even want to call it an urgency. I just don't want to let this stuff go by any longer without um, acting on it. And I'm going to give everything my very best shot. So, my goal is by the end of the year, or if it takes a little bit longer, I'm going to let it. I am going to be competing in the masters competition for physique or bikini um, bodybuilding, I guess it's called. And why I'm nervous and anxious about this, I actually have already put some skin in the game. I have contracted with an agency that is going to take me from start to finish. They're going to start me off right where I am at, and they're going to take me right through competition. Now, I posted this picture yesterday of my back, and and I'm really glad that I did. And let me tell you why. Because one of the first things they talk to me about is how I need to put on weight. I need to gain weight. So having just told you what I told you about my past in my 30s being anorexic, um, that like choked me. It choked me for real. And I thought, well, I don't really want to do that. But then when I looked at the picture that I posted, I could see I can't build muscle without adding some more body composition. So now it makes total sense. And I think that again, it's shifting your mindset. It's not, you're not building fat. I'm going to be building muscle. But in order to do that, I have to put some weight on. And when they first told me that, I honestly said, "Oh, I I don't know if I am ready for this." The more I talk to them, and again, it's like that picture, you know how they say a picture is worth a thousand words? That was like a pivotal point for me when I saw that because I have some muscle. There's no doubt about that. But and I look pretty skeletal underneath that muscle. So I can really see how, and I'm not going to bulk up, but I can see how, gaining some weight can only help to add to my physique. Now, why do I want to do this? Well, first of all, I love the human body. I think that the body is such a beautiful, um, what do we even call it? The muscle structure. I love horses too. I love to watch horses race because I watch their muscles and how they run. I go to a ballet. I don't necessarily watch the dance. I watch the muscles and what the body, the human body and the human mind is capable of. It it amazes me. It absolutely amazes me. Now, would I have been better off to had done this in my 30s, 40s, and even 50s? Absolutely. Absolutely. The hormone levels have dropped, and so is everything else. The, the skin is so different, with the crepiness that we get when or as we age. And and it's proven it's harder to build muscle as we age, but that's not going to discourage me. I am going to give it all I have because the way I look at it, I will be 67 more than likely by the time that I compete. It's kind of, I either do it now or I don't do it, right? And if by chance I don't achieve the status that I want with it, because in my interview they said to me, can't guarantee that you'll be able to, be in the position by the end of the year to compete. I think you're going to be really close. What's your attitude? Do you want to compete just to compete? I said, hell no. I want to compete to win. And I do. Whatever it is I do is going to be just fine. However, I am going in it with the mindset that I am competing to win. And we've got some amazing women out there that I know have um, stretched themselves to compete in these competitions. There's two friends on Facebook that I I know of now, and I have a cousin who does this some kind of a mud race, and I follow her, and it's amazing. It's amazing the camaraderie with her fellow teammates, those that encourage and push you through. So, any of you out there that have been through something a little grueling, something that has really challenged you, I am asking you for your support. I'm asking you for your recommendations on what is it going to take to achieve this. Now, mindset wise, I'm in a whole different place with that. I know we're stronger than we believe that we are. I know how to keep pushing forward when that self doubt, that self sabotage comes up. I didn't have those tools in my 30s and 40s. So the chance of me achieving this goal is probably little to none because it would have gotten hard. And not that I shy away from hard things, but I probably wouldn't have completed it. I'd be like, yeah, yeah, tried it, done that, been there, done that, right? I am, and one of the main reasons that I am coming on to tell you is that this is going to commit me more than ever. I am going to be documenting, probably on YouTube and a little bit on Facebook too and Instagram, my journey. Like, where am I starting here? What does my skin look like? How is it that by maybe adding more water and, you know, putting on just a little bit more weight, can that help to fill me out a little bit so that I look healthier, and it will help me to achieve the goal of the fitness competition the end of the year. So I've done it. I've spilled the beans. I've committed to the world. And what I look at that, why do I do these things? Because it's not only something that's in my heart, that's been in my heart for a long time to compete and to accomplish, but I want to continue to inspire other women that get so lost that they go, I'm too old for that. We are not, it doesn't matter where you are at, as long as you start and take it one day at a time, baby steps. So I am here to encourage you, to help you, to get your mindset straight so that you can do hard things because we are so capable of that. And I just want to thank you for, I've got some amazing people that follow me out there, friends, family that support me no matter what. It's scary when you do something like this, especially when it comes to bodybuilding, because I know it's not everybody's jam. But I also know the very hard work that goes into it. I have a niece who, love, love, love her. She competes, and I see what she does and how hard it is. Look at me, because I love her. And she has always been such an inspiration for me. And when I see people post things, and it's not just like her post because she's got some great followers, like mean stuff, like, well, I'd never want to look like that, or, you know, XYZ, whatever it may be. That's what's hard to overcome. Um, it's the people that really wish they could accomplish or even try to accomplish what you are. But that doesn't mean that it's not scary. So I'm a little bit scared. I'm going to be honest because I don't want to let myself down. And I know this is my shot to do this. Sorry. I'm always so vulnerable, but when I look at people, the friends that I have that have competed and have accomplished this, and my niece who's amazing, she has 2 children and she makes it happen. Let's stay on that train to be the very best us at any age, and I will help you make it. All I ask is that you help me make it with your support and your love and any guidance and information that you might have that can help me along the way. So, thank you for loving me for who I am. Sometimes I'm just a little emotional mess when I talk from my heart. And I appreciate all of you that love me for being me. And phew, I feel a big relief now that I've shared this. And it, you might not think it was a big deal, but it's a super big deal for me that I am going to finally accomplish a dream that's been in my heart for over 30 years. So I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining me. Please comment below. What's your thoughts on this? How can you, what are your suggestions to um, help keep me on track, especially if these are competitions or anything that you've done that's taken you out of your comfort zone. Um, fear it can either be what face everything and run or um, face everything and rise. Well, I'm choosing to rise. So again, I love you. Thanks for joining me. And until next week, be happy, healthy, health. Be happy, safe, and healthy. And please always be kind. Take care. Bye.